Hey, it's Dave from Bullpen Cycles. We just came back from another road trip up to rural Alabama, and I brought back something very special. I'm excited to show it to you, but I gotta get ready. So just give me a minute as we get ready. All right, here goes. I'm almost ready. Just a minute more. Come. Here it is. This is a streaker, but this is a Bultaco Streaker. And once I get dressed, we're gonna take it for a ride. This is a 1978 Bultaco Streaker, the black one. They were made in both 74 cc's and 125 cc's. If you follow my videos, you know I have a 74 cc version on display in my place of honor in the shop. It's by the commode, but that's because it sets itself out there. They made two versions of this bike, well, some might say four, black or white, 74 cc's or 125 cc's. My commode hugging one is a 74 cc Mark I, and I'm proud and happy to have it. The 74 cc of whichever color is called the Junior. It's the small one, made for the licensing requirements in Europe. The small one, in black, makes 8.9 horsepower on a 6-speed transmission. I bought this one because it's the only 125 cc version I ever saw here in the United States. The 125 cc produces 13.3 horsepower out of the 125 cc two-stroke motor, and it weighs only 187 pounds. It should be a ripper. By comparison, my Honda Grom, breathed on, with a cold intake, pipe, and a power commander, barely makes 11 horsepower. They made a second generation streaker, known as the white one, and that had 9.7 horsepower for the small one, and holy crow, a 14.4 horsepower in the large one. I'm told the white one was never imported to the US, but if you followed me, I did get one from Spain. Check out my other videos for that. We're gonna put that one together for another video, but that white one is the small version, the only example of the white one I was able to get. Chrome moly double backbone frame, disc brakes front and rear, and it's actually the same caliper and rotor on the rear 195 model Astro. They just chopped off a lug so they could mount it to the back of the Astro. Most folks with an Astro upgrade to Brembo brakes, but you can still get brake ports from this from InMotion Trials in the UK. That's a bone for your Astro restorers. The white one has a different motor, and it's mostly in the primary drive, which you can see in the crankcase cover. It's different. It's a gear-driven primary drive versus chain. The bikes, 74 versus the bigger bore, are identical except for the bore, but the port timing is different. So you can't merely bore out a smaller bike and make it a bigger bike. You have to change the top end. I looked for production numbers. I went to the Bultaco Bible, the book, The Passion for the Sport, but there's no production numbers for this bike there. I'm told just 28 were imported in the United States, but I don't know if that includes both the smaller and the larger version, or one or the other. Either way, each model is as rare as hen's teeth. Although I had one, the 74cc version, I bought this one because, heck, 125cc's, whatever color, I gotta see how this one goes. Let's find out. It's got a weird kicker. It doesn't rotate. You have to push it in or out, and of course, if it's in too far, it hits the frame.
Well, as always, guy said it ran. It probably does, but I'm gonna have to go over it. Well, here we are again. Let's see if the second time's a charm. Well, that's good. Alright, so that should not have started that hard. It might need crank seals now that it's warm. Either they softened up or the case expanded. I think we can get a test ride out of it. Probably street gearing. I wonder how far I can get away from the shop. Okay, well. That's a little disappointing. So the verdict, not ready for prime time.